Okay, February 2, 2012. Gonna make a John up San Jac here. There's hardly any snow, as you can see. But what's there is icy and slick, so I may have to put spikes on soon. It's 10:25 in the morning. Beautiful day, it's actually warm. Okay, I'm at the river crossing, and what I'm starting to encounter is a lot of this very slick glass ice here. I'm noticing this drainage trail is pretty much dry, and if you look over in the regular trailway, I've got all this snow and ice junk. So I think I'll give the old Sid drainage route a try. Kind of prefer that anyway, actually. It's in the sun, the other's in the shade too. So I've made it up to the first camp up in the Tamarack Valley area. As you can see, the snow's basically ice right now, it's very thin. Here's the camp. I believe this used to be called Quartz Camp. That's my guess, somebody took the sign. But so far, no spikes. Could have put it on a couple places, just went slow and tried to be careful. So, heading up to Tamarack Valley now. Alright, I've been cross country and all the way from Tamarack up to where the normal trail is, just west of Miller Saddle, and I just came up to the what's remnants of the regular trail right there. You see it going off in the distance over there, and that would be heading towards Women's Divide. For the most part, the snow has been firm. I've broken through maybe a dozen times, down to the knees or a little bit more, and I threw the old spikes on about halfway up. So all in all, it's been a pretty good hike up to this point. So let's head up to the Miller Saddle. Okay, I've reached good old Miller Saddle here. And I took the spikes off for most of this section. It's all dirt. And there's the regular trail going up there. What I'm going to do is take the old Boy Scout trail. So from Miller Saddle, I'm going to go directly up into the saddle. Then I'm going to head west, right up the ridge. And there may or may not be a trail up that. We'll see. Now back on the regular trail to the summit area. I had to abandon the Boy Scout deal because I started breaking through right away, clear up to my waist, every step. Yeah, I don't have snowshoes or gaiters today, so enough of that. So back on the regular trail, which is kind of a nuisance with all this ice on it. You can look down, big rabbit out there. And then the top of the tram in the Coachella Valley. Spectacular day. Okay, at the summit. Beautiful day, a little bit breezy, but not too bad. Seeing a lot worse. Just a little bit of snow up here, but it was definitely a micro spike day. There was a fellow up here doing this in tennis shoes and shorts a few minutes ago, and he was slipping slightly a little bit. I'd rather do it this way. View looking more southeast. There's the Santa Rosas and a long ridge of Rabbit Peak. Big Rabbit. You can see Martinez down there also to its left, and Sheep Mountain, Asbestos Peak, and all those goodies down in there. Over to the right, this bump in the foreground is Jean Peak. It makes a nice loop. Might have to try that in the snow sometime. Might have trouble getting to the register though. And you can see out in the valley, it's a little bit hazy. So it's time to head back. And Los Casuelos. And this hike today is in tribute and in memory of my good friend Cliff Cummins, who just passed away. He and I came up this thing many, many times, running, snowshoeing, all through the years. And I was thinking about him climbing up here today. So today's for you, Cliff. Take care. I'm inside the, I guess you call it the emergency cabin or hut, just below the summit here. Other people who don't climb the peak wonder what this looks like up here. There's a couple of bunk beds, one on the left as you walk in the door. There's some emergency equipment up there. that they store. Then there's some pots and pans and whatnot. Supposedly some emergency supplies over there. Ladder. Then this side, the other bunk bed, and they have some like old sleeping bags and stuff there. And then the you know, the door there. A lot of people have come in here and done a lot of signature business up there. So that's the inside of the San Jacinto cabin emergency hut. And this is what the outside of the hut looks like. Built quite a few years ago. It's just below the summit, which is just to the kind of the west up there. There's the summit behind those trees. Okay, time to head back. I just made it back to Round Valley here. Came down from Wellman's Divide, and we already have a moon. It's pretty much spikes all the way down. Could have done it without. With spikes, you can just hike with reckless abandon. Let your mind wander. Still not that much snow up here. Not much at all. There's our mileage. And that apparently year-round water faucet right there. And now for the crux pitch of this hike. This stupid ramp back up to the tram. Anyway, everything got done today. So signing off for this edition of San Jack.